The GEEK Files, 2025, December 31st. So we arrived back in Calgary from Fort Mac, and it just becomes nuts. Number one, we're coming off the road, so it's party time locally. I've been on the road, so I started in May. So I've been basically on the road for 3.5 months, middle of August. Still didn't have a place to live. Still, when I'm in Calgary, still staying at the crew house downtown. Hadn't even unloaded my truck. Everything still packed in my truck. I think the truck was parked in at the hangar inside the gates. And it's basically working on the aircraft, recovering the spares, getting everything re-lined up for the next contract. As well as, this is 87, and Ken Borek had just got the contract, or it was just, got the contract to fly DC-4s to the Antarctic on tourist runs out of Punta Arenas. And I was scheduled, because there's not much going on for the Caribou in the winter, and I was scheduled to be one of the mechanics going down to the Antarctic. After a couple days, the owner of VYZ shows up, and he and Pennicott are walking around the aircraft, pointing at things, and I'm like, it's Pennicott, he's a pain in the ass. And I get called over, and on the flaps, one of the rod ends on one of the push rods for the flap is kind of loose, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm going like, well, yeah, okay. I didn't sign this aircraft out. I didn't inspect this part of the aircraft. I might have signed it out, but I'm trusting the guys here to actually do their job. Once again, friction between Pennicott and I, because, he's Mr. Master mechanic of the world and knows everything. I come in the next day and I'm fired, just like that. I'm stunned, like I'm just floored, emotionally just distraught, because I've got this aircraft going. We were flying 100 VFR hours a month at that time. So why are you firing me? The aircraft is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. We're, maybe I'm not the nicest guy in the world, but as a mechanic, I've got you going. Your contracts are being made. It's only going to get better. But, it's Pennicott. So I call up Stephanie Churchill and ask if she knows anybody up in Whitehorse that needs anybody, because that's basically where all my contacts were. And she's the ops manager or the chief inspector for Summit Air Surfaces at the time. Jamie Tate and Justin Rogers was the mechanic. Jamie Tate owned the business. She says, yep, come up here. And so I pack up, I don't even unpack. I don't have to pack up anything. I just throw basically my bush box of tools in the back of my truck and drive to Whitehorse. And start working at Summit Air. So yeah, once again, I can't remember the guy who owned VYZ, what his name was. But yeah, once again, we cross paths, and it's not a pleasant sight. But it's aviation. Time to spare, go by A.